the concept of the waltz
No, queen.
to all the kids that can learn this dance. The most important thing to know is that the gentlemen, they need to have a good posture, like a gentleman posture like it was in the past. These days we don't see that because we're in different times. But these dance, the waltz, and the concept actually in a way represents the waves of the ocean when they move, okay? And then it's up to the gentleman how to guide, how to be the one that guides the lady when he's dancing. There are different steps, but I'm gonna show you the most emergency fix-up step that you can use to make sure everybody knows that you're just dancing waltz.
Okay, so we're gonna learn the waltz now.
The concept of this in this party is for all of us to have fun. Cheer Kathleen on her birthday, 15-year-old, and it's following the Latino tradition, which is we celebrate the 15 instead of the 16. All right. So to begin with the gentleman, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our arms like this. Make sure that your elbow is in a good distance. Okay. All right. So put your arm away from you, like an instrument, but making almost an L. All right. How is your hand over here? Can you see this? Can you make the little dog? Okay. It's just to make sure that you're understanding what you should do. The lady will rest her hand here. And when the lady rests the hand there, you should hold her like this. All right? So resting, holding. And she also should have some grab on it. Okay? For dancing the waltz around, round, round, and on and on and on. It's a moment of cheering and happiness, actually. You go in, da 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 da, ha 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 ha. That's the way you dance. I mean, and in order to be a good dancer for any song, for any genre, you should listen to this song over and over and over again in your brain. Your brain should record every single beat of the song. That's gonna help you to be a good dancer. And you practice by yourself. Just hold your hand like this. Imagine someone is behind you, someone is dancing with you, and just go along with the dance. You can imagine new steps as you go along. There was some steps that they do like this when they officially dance, like making a square. But actually what I'm teaching now is just the basic swinging along with the music. And also what I can say is that once you are the one that's guiding, I'm talking about the gentleman, you are the one that guides slowly to turn around if you want. If you want to go backwards, you are the one pulling the lady backwards. You want to make your lady go forward from you, you are the one too doing that. And then she will realize that you want to go forward and she has to go backward. Okay? But do it nicely and slowly. You want to go, you need to take it more seriously. You want to go, it's up to you where you guide your lady. Get the inspiration. You can use your mom to help you out, practice. And if you tell her, maybe she can see this video. If you tell her what's the concept of dancing the waltz, maybe your mom knows. Your mom can help you too, or a sister can help you. All you have to do, this is what I used to do. A broom, or an imaginary pillow, anything helps, okay? This is an emergency. You guys need to be prepared. But this is where you go. And keep it there. When the lady grabs your hand to dance, your hand should be like a gun, like a shotgun. It's there, it's firm, it's not your hand anymore. So this is what you're using to guide on the dance. You are the guide. Okay? That's the key. And the ladies, it's suggested to follow with the dance. You're gonna clearly tell when you wanna go forward. She has to go backward. Then you're gonna do like this. Then she will gonna go. You wanna go backward, you pull her. You wanna make a circle going around. You will like kind of guide that. She'll realize that you're pulling to the left. And then she's going to the left. Okay, let's go to the left. Now let's go to the right. Okay, let's go to the right. Let's go sideways. Let's go forward. Like there's a part in the song. And then she goes, oh, okay, and then dances, okay? But that's how it is. I mean, you offer, she accepts, and they dance along, okay? It's not like, let's dance. No, you. Because when you are dancing, the gentleman's dancing, you don't move too much. You just go along. The music, you guide. Guide, you guide. Actually, this hand also helps you guide. This one stands firm. Okay?
Like this.
Okay? Let's hold on. Right there.
Okay.
Alright. You? There you go. There you go. That's it. Yeah. And your hand should be right here in this bone, right here. Okay. Right there is when you kind of want to guide along. Should I hum the song?
I found your phone.
Something like that. Okay? But un momento, wait a minute.
So wait, is there like...
You need to complete the wave of this. I remember my sister-in-law when she danced with around. It was beautiful. And she said, how did you learn how to dance like that? Well, I just like it. Happen to like it. So, you want to practice again?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Da 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 da.
Okay, and you're gonna do. You're gonna feel dragged by him. You're gonna feel like you are being danced by him. So you're gonna follow what's being danced. Okay, like that. Okay, now let's go. Dance around and around and around. That's it. Okay. And you too. Don't make it go, hey, come on. No, let's go. Okay, you're gonna go. You're gonna be firm. You're gonna go. That's why it's very good to go on the tippy toes. You go in on tippy toes. Tippy toes, tippy toes, tippy toes. Okay. So. Okay. Get your inspiration. You're doing great. You're here. That's the first step. Stop right there. You, as the gentleman. All right. I'm trying to correct everything. All right.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you stand firm. And you kind of go. Your head should be firm. And okay? Again, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Come here. You're two. Like that. Okay? You got it?
Yeah.
I think she can follow. She's learning.
Okay, so we're going to teach you guys the entrance of the waltz. We got you the concept and how you're supposed to dance it properly. We're not going to teach you guys the entrance. So, how the entrance starts is... Okay, so how the beginning of the entrance starts is the girl is on the right side of the guy's shoulder. And they're linking arms like that, okay? And when the announcer calls their name, like Veronica and Christian, they come out walking, and then they come walking into their first position. And they stand about like a foot apart, so like get a little closer. Okay, and then the same thing repeats for the rest. And then the announcer calls the rest of the people until everybody except for the quinceañera and her partner are out. So come on.
This case, Thomas and...
Eileen Hercules!
Alright, Thomas, bitches.
Okay. And again, try to stay in like a nice line, straight line, and be about a foot apart. That's good. Okay, so once the announcer calls everybody out except for the quinceañera and her chambalan, the beginning of the entrance starts. The guy holds out his hand and the girl takes his hand. And then they come closer, holding hands like that, and then they come into a big gap. Let's try that again. So, like we said before, the guy puts out his hand, then the girl takes his hand, and then they cross with the opposite arm, come together, then make a gap about that far apart. Okay? And then the announcer will call her quinceañera, the quinceañera, and her chambalan, and they will walk through here, through the big gap, and into their spot, ready to start the waltz. Okay? So at the beginning of the waltz, there's a trill, and that trill is this, and that's when the people come together into that 1 foot again. The trill is when they come together about a foot apart. Come a little closer. The guy